I was just kind of at a point in my life where I was pregnant with my first child and I couldn't work my job anymore. I used to work at a bakery. Obviously couldn't continue that. Being heavily pregnant, being on your feet 24/7, it's just not gonna happen. And it was looking at either figuring out something to go forward with my life or kind of being stuck in one place as like a stay-at-home mom. I knew that I really wanted to continue work in some capacity. And so I was looking into maybe doing something like what my husband does. He's a full stack web developer. And then I thought to myself, like, so what job is in charge of your job? Like, how would I be your boss? Pima had a degree at the time where I could learn how to be my husband's boss. And so I picked that up. I had my kid in juggling school with the kid. Is a whole other story, and I'm so grateful for the support structure that I had in that. Like, I feel like the teachers are usually very present. It's very easy to ask questions. We have our tutors, we have our mentors. People in general are like nerds that don't get out much, and so they're really excited to talk to other people. And so you kind of network groups of people that have more knowledge in certain things, and you get a well-rounded view of whatever topics you're stuck on. There's so much support here that it would actually be legitimately difficult for you to not succeed. I think that a majority of the anxiety that women feel in general coming into this field is because historically STEM has had misogyny, and there's probably a fear that you will be looked down on, not only because you're a woman, but because you're a woman and you're a mom. You know, there's a stigma behind that, but that's not here. So what's really unique about our program that we have here is that this whole building's network is separate from Pima's network. And so anything that happens here doesn't hit anything over there. So we can hack here, we can mess around with Wireshark here, we can mess around with the operating systems. If you don't like Ubuntu, go ahead and pick Kali, you know, and then we can just re-image the machines at the end of the day, and it's whatever we wanted it to be. So I feel like the program here just gives you a lot of freedom. My first real experience with the data center was with my capstone class here, which is a very unique opportunity given to students at the end of their degree, where you're given a project in here that will eventually be implemented to help us, the data center specialists. My personal project when I worked on here is Archimate, which is like a mass packet capture system where you take everything coming in or leaving and you store it, and you can use that for threat detection. You can use it to troubleshoot networking issues, stuff like that. The data center is kind of meant to replicate like a real private business kind of situation. One day I could be working on our storage systems, another day I'm working in VMware, and then sometimes I get to do what I like to do and configure the switches or make firewall rules. Every day is just a little bit different depending on what's needed, you know, but I feel like because I've had to wear so many hats, I'm prepared to work in any situation thrown at me, you know? Like, I have a broader range of jobs that I can apply for now. We are open. People can come visit. They can come ask us questions. That's part of the reason why we're here. I would love to show people around, teach them how to rack servers and stuff like that. Like, get the same experience that I got, because I think it's so valuable.